So EA's dropped some brand new pitch notes for this December, so let's go through them, talk about all the changes and if there's going to be any impacts to the market. But before we do go and start the video, if you guys are interested, I do offer a daily subscriber trading guide over on Twitch. All you got to do is click on the top link in the description and subscribe over on Twitch. It is £5, €5 or $6. In there you get yourself daily updated trading guides with investments on Xbox, PlayStation and PC, as well as trading data on for consoles. An investment that recently did really well was Hero, who we recommended for 145k on console and 155k here on PC. Here is like a predated of the trading guide. Well, he's gone from 145 to 245 on console and 155 to 235 on PC. So really nice success right there with the likes of Hero and loads of other Thunderstrucks and other sort of various cards this week we recommend on Sunday have done very well. So if you guys are ever interested, you can go and subscribe over on the service. So let's go and talk a little bit about what is Ultimate Succession. Now So let's go through the pitch notes here. There's been loads of things, I guess, announced. They've also, even though they haven't referred to it in the sort of pitch notes, the next few campaigns, which weirdly enough, one is Team of the Year, one seems to be something Christmas related, and one is, I'll be honest with you, we haven't really even seen this being leaked. So very interesting that you know, we're getting some Christmas campaign back after not having it for years. There's a few new things. I mean, a few of these things were leaked to come out before they've added them to the pitch notes, but let's go through them right now. So welcome to the first Frost update of FC 25. Bloody blah. New player roles and focuses, shorter rush matches, and now player items and new player items in Ultimate Team, career mode stuff, and winter menu. Lovely. Table of contents. So they first have to talk about rush and so on and so on. Rush updates based on your feedback. Match length is decreased. You know, the first time I played Rush, I always said it's great, but God, it goes on a bit. You know, should be like 3 minutes. But they've actually decreased it from 7 minutes to 5 minutes, which I think is good. Heard your feedback, seeing the reflectile data, 95% of all 7 matches. Team is leading by the 5th minute, that's good. Improving idling detection, so this is people who go AFK and kind of ruin the whole rush experience in general. We've seen a subject of players engage in undesirable idling behaviour in Rush Ultimate Team and club matches. I never knew that was a problem in clubs. We're committed to continue improving the space and update our first steps towards addressing the unwanted behaviour. We've improved our system to detect idling players, which will increase the likelihood of inactive players being kicked from the match. That's good. Players can expect to see a pop-up warning triggered more often for idle behaviour. This system detecting idle behaviour will not reset when the ball goes out of play. Additionally, being in the pause menu will also contribute towards idling behaviour. So a little bit like when you go into Ultimate Team and press the pause menu. There were like glitches ages ago that EA had to put this in place for, but yeah, it's good to see that they're doing that. Gameplay and FC IQ based on feedback. Improving defender logic from kickoffs. This basically means when people did the kickoff glitch and your defenders stepped up and the forwards ran in behind, that should in theory stop. Slight increased speed and consistency of the stop and turn. I can't say I do much of the stop and turn myself, but there we go. It's been increased with 3-star skillers. Slight increased speed of dragbacks. Well, when I saw this on Twitter, I was like, the days of dragbacks were like FIFA 10. FIFA 10, the FIFA Raleigh ball roll dragback was the most classic skill move going. But nowadays, it's such a lethargic skill move. So good to see that has been buffed a bit. Slight increase in consistency of jogging fate shots. Can't say that's something I do too much myself. Improved consistency of the stop and turn, roulette, hill to hill, feint and exit. Performing 2-star skill move players. Interesting. Increasing, there you go, more about fate shots. Attacking players can now come back to an onside position quicker than before. My God, FIFA Ultimate Team made me look like the most incompetent football viewer going with how much I was offside. You know, I looked like Timo Werner, you know, was controlling the attack. But yeah, no, thank God, because that has paid me a lot. Slight increase in the window of time before in which directional runs can be requested. That's interesting. That's a skill I've started learning as of recently. A player switch can now be requested during passes whilst in player lock. Interesting. There's a while when I was trying to learn switching the ball from basically like left back to right wing, and I was trying to do player locking and switching and all that lot, and I found a massive problem with that, so I wonder if that's going to go and fix that. future gameplay updates based on your feedback. We're also actively investigating several issues known to community that are working across it. Scoring on corners, I presume that's... Okay, so they're not actually doing anything of these active... Well, these haven't been updated, but these are what we're going to look for. So how OP is scoring from corners, first time power shots, first time through passes, and jogging dribbles. We look to provide an update on these areas when they become available. Interesting. So a lot of people said, oh, should I panic sell Valverde? And it's interesting that they've actually said these aren't necessarily coming now, but they're going to add them soon. But I wouldn't go and panic sell Valverde, and I wouldn't expect those being in the next few days. FC IQ new roles and focuses. We're introducing an expansion to the FC IQ player roles. 2 new player roles have been added. The class, and I wonder why these have been added. I wonder if they've just halfway down the line decided they want to throw them in, or did they want to put them in at the beginning but they were broken. The classic 10 for cam positions, a traditional attacking midfielder who is the main hook of attacking play. I mean, it doesn't really give us much there, but and the wide half the CDM position, a defensive player who covers the side of the pitch and can help in the build-up play. Yeah, I don't know if those two really see that OP, but whatever. So further diversify strategic options, 30 new focuses have been introduced. Lovely, lovely. I don't really have it. Apart from making my fullbacks being more defensive, there's not much I do there, but interesting. FIFA Ultimate Team. New player updates. First Frost update brings 101 players items to Ultimate Team. The pool of player items that will become available following the squad update will shortly come after the first Frost update. Those new players will include David De Gea, who interestingly enough is one of the best performing goalkeepers in the top 5 leagues. Mats Hummels, who I'll be honest with you, I didn't even know played for Roma until his goal the other day. Alexis Sanchez and Sergi Roberto. New house rule mode in live Ultimate Team friendlies. Max Tactics following a server, there you go, released after the Frost update. I'm dyslexic, you can believe it, you know. I feel I've got it. We did well up until about half an hour ago, up until about 30 seconds ago in role-playing someone who can read competently, but up until the dyslexia has caught up with me now. The goal, I can't tell you too early, otherwise you'll have to click off. But with the goal of focusing on tactical gameplay, all player item positions in the designated or alternative positions will receive upgrades and denoted as player plus plus. To all player roles. Our intent here is to enable players to fully experience a variety of tactical options in FC IQ. New house rules. But no one plays house rules, so no one cares. New house rules mode. Dribbling, reflecting the winter condition while playing winter matches. Playing in the snow, I mean, that's cool, especially if they make you do objectives, but people will be moulding. If that makes their players all slow and lethargic, like the complaints we had in the first week of FIFA, there's going to be a lot of complaints. The squad builder rarity filter update. Oh, that's interesting. That's what people didn't like about using it to build SBCs. That'd be interesting if that's decent. Career mode, not really my sort of thing, but youth quality of life change basis on your feedback. New life starting points, new group of icon players in career mode. That's interesting. That's interesting that they've started adding a few more. Oh, is this the idea? Here's some new icons featuring some prominent classic 10s. So this season's about the classic 10 position. Interesting. Snow in training drills, club double XP, new facilities, winter weather drop-ins, visual changes, menu changes. It's now got snow. How lovely. New star heads. So that's new player faces, new celebrations. We've bringing 2 new celebrations inspired by Trent and Dusan Vlahovic. These celebrations can be executed with the respective players across kickoff career mode for Ultimate Team. These celebrations will now be added pool of items in your squad. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, I mean, there's not too much more to go and cover other than what we've just read, but yeah, some interesting updates. We'll now move back on the way with all the other stuff in FIFA. The reality is we do not know what this is about. It could just be a base card promo, or it could be a live promo. Success and obviously means one after the other. And I did a bit of diving into what promos these could be, and I found FIFA 22's headline promo. Now, if you guys don't know, EA basically dropped this promo called Headliners. Now, there was kind of 2 concepts with this promo. One, it was like a one-to-watch card, if you guys remember the old school one-to-watch cards. I don't think Ultimate Succession will be anything like that. But 2, it actually had a bit of an interesting sort of upgrade path, which we didn't see previously. And that upgrade path came from a team winning 4 games in a row. So you can see right here that not too many of the cards that were released won 4 games in a row, but a few cards did. So yeah, this is kind of how it worked. So I'll go back to the thing right here. So this is the team that we got. We had Mbappe, Van Dijk, Nkunku, Koulibaly, Carrasco, Simone, Acuna, James, Diaz, Schick, and Candreva. I believe this was only, I think it might have run for 2 weeks actually, because I remember there being like a Hintiger in there as well. So again, the main reason, or the main thing these was one to watches, but what I think we're going to get this year is I think we're going to get the base cards, and then it's going to be the win streak thing. So how did it work? Well, when does the club winning streak start? So basically when the promo launched on the 31st of December, so it wouldn't be too far from obviously now compared to when we got them. It was basically every win, and it was only club wins, so if there are any international breaks, those did not count. And you basically had to win 4 games in a row as a release of the promo card. If they didn't go and if they didn't go and win 4 games in a row, well then, you know, there wasn't any upgrades. So some of them hit 2 wins, some of them hit 1 win, some of them hit 1 win. Koulibaly hit 4 wins, Van Dijk hit 4 wins, Mbappe hit 4 wins. Some of those teams not being too surprising. Rafael Leao was in the promo, he went and hit 2 wins. Payet hit 2 wins. Ramsdale and Singare also went and hit 1 win. So you don't get anything for 1 win, you don't get anything for 2 wins, you don't even get anything for 3 wins, not even a consolation, but you do go and receive yourself an upgrade if you get 4 wins. So my prediction of how this promo will work, I don't think it'll actually be too crazy of a concept, but what I think it'll be a live promo. Again, we are running 3 live promos in a row, so there is a bit of a controversy there. But I also don't think the upgrades are going to be too major. I think the upgrades will literally just be maybe like a +1, maybe with a playstyle, maybe with a role ++. This means that they can drop like a static promo to an extent, but it can be a little bit interesting because you can see that I'd say probably only a 4th or a 5th of the teams actually got upgraded. So basically, it's a static promo because a very low percentage of these cards ended up getting upgraded. But, you know, some had the added benefit of getting a +1. And it's a way how they can drop heroes, icons, and base cards and not make them too OP, but also ideally not make them too boring. It's actually very interesting that this is a promo with heroes, base cards, and icons in, because it is very, very rare to see this. We often get promos with base cards and heroes, or base cards and icons, but very rarely do we see all 3. I mean, I'm not even sure if I can recollect when we last got this. Maybe we got it during some FUT birthday. If not, it seems really like a footies sort of thing for them to do, where they drop all 3 in 1 promo. So it'll be very interesting to see how that reacts. Got a little bit more research on last year. So again, this is the team we got last year for Team 1. I do believe there was a Team 2 as well. There we go. So the Team 1 wins would have counted, I believe, as of the release on the Friday. The Team 2 wins would have counted the week after. Well, how did these cards go and do? Well, actually, some of the really demanding cards had really, really nice trends. So, for example, we have having Nkunku, who was released on the Friday, then went out of packs here, and then he went from 500k all the way up there to 680. Now, again, this can be affected by the likes of them getting Team of the Weeks, and it can be affected by performance, but there was quite consistent trends across the board. Again, we can see that Van Dijk, he was the cheapest till Thursday, and then Thursday through to the Monday, he then went and rose at about 150k. Even with the cheap cards, they did pretty well. They were again cheapest on the Thursday here, so this would have been with Div Rival Rewards, and Diaz went from 56 all the way up there to 92k. So really, really nice trend. And so we won't do too much deep diving into this because there is no guarantee that this is how the trend works, but another live trend would be quite interesting. So let's go and talk about the content we went and got ourselves. So the content we went and got yesterday, we got a Raul, and Raul was exceptionally undesirable with 2.4 thousand downvotes and 370 upvotes. Playstyles, he's got himself finesse, he's got himself nice dribbling, he's got a nice card, but to pay 1.1 million for an 87 pace striker, is just not amazing. I think if we go and compare it to something like Torres, I think Torres was dubbed to basically have a better card, but for about half the price. Is he dubbed to have a better card? I think it's kind of questionable. I mean, they're both having the finesse shot, but I mean, I definitely wouldn't say that this Raul exactly comes in double the price of what the Torres is. But I would say the Raul card is definitely better. But is he worth double the price? I wouldn't say so. And that's all we got regarding SBCs yesterday. EA were very, very, very stingy regarding SBCs. I don't think we got a generic SBC. And other than that, we got ourselves an Evo. And the Evo wasn't too great. It was an Evo that basically increased defending and physical. But you know, in what we had last with the Flash Evos, maybe nothing is really going to be looking that good. Mendy went and received himself a what are we looking at? We're looking at a +1 dribbling, a +1 defending, and a +1 physical. Yeah, nothing crazy. Another popular card was Cole Walker, and we can see that he went up +2 on the defending and +2 on the physical. So again, another really drab card. And weirdly enough, or not crazy enough, weirdly enough, but that is about what it is. It's been a very, very slow last 24 hours. Now, tomorrow I'm going to have a video teaching you guys what to go and buy during Div Rivals. It will come out about 7 AM because it will be pre-scheduled. So, yeah, do make sure to keep an eye out for that. On top of that, over the next week, we will be doing we will have uploaded a 0 to a million coins in 20 hours Road to Glory. So make sure to look out for that. There won't be any live videos over the next week apart from tomorrow due to me being on holiday. But once I do get back, we will be back with the live videos. But that's going to go and wrap that up. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video.